Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard. I am Penge and welcome back to Center Tycoon, and of course welcome back to the cupboard, which today is proudly brought to you by the number 0 and 6, because at present the cupboard is called the Cupboard 06. It's nothing to do with tax evasion purposes. Please don't investigate me, tax office. So what did we do last time? A big chunk of our time went down here on our new sort of entertainment centre, I think it's safe to call it. So we built these little bits here, so we've got some nice sort of private areas if you want to go and watch some TV, a little sofa pointing at the TV, you got a plant because that makes it feel nice possibly, and a bin because you might want to sit and watch telly and eat chocolate and crisps and stuff, so you chuck stuff into here, so that's fine. And we got some arcade machines, we got some of the new pinball machines, which is very exciting, so Doom, Quake and Keen, I can't read what that one says, but yeah, whatever that green one is, but yeah, red, purple and green, so that's kind of fun. Another big chunk of our time last time was spent on getting the classes sorted. So we've actually got our classes kind of looking okay in terms of numbers. So if we go down to here actually and have a look. So the yoga and the boxing are full for today and tomorrow. Day 42, a bit empty, but we might have only just created those. Do you know what? Let's copy those over to there right the heck now. So what we've done is we've lowered the price for these classes. So the yoga and the boxing are relatively cheap. That means that more people come in. The more people that the trainers actually teach, that's good for their skill at doing the teaching of whatever it is they're teaching, whether it's yoga or boxing. It also enhances their reputation. So then over time, maybe on day 44, we might be able to up the amount they pay, and then we can keep doing that. So eventually we could make quite a lot of money from the yoga and boxing because we have some quite skilled and quite renowned people doing it. So yeah, it kind of starts off slow, and then you have to work your way up, I think. That's how it works. So yeah, you start off slow. You don't make a load of money initially because your people aren't very good, but eventually you actually start getting them trained and then they become more proficient and all that kind of stuff. We added some more punch bag thingamajiggers, hanging sort of punch bags to our boxing zone. So more people can come in and do their boxing. There has been a little bit of an issue with the yoga room, and we're going to look at that now, I think. So the yoga room is fine, and people come in and it's all full. Look, 21 out of 21 spaces for the yoga room are full. But when we've been watching this, nobody goes into the yoga room to actually do the yoga. Everyone seems to sort of come and do the yoga outside in the street, all in the same tile, which is a little bit strange, and obviously that shouldn't happen. And it seems to be suggested in the comments that it's because the room is entirely full. So the room is full, so there's 21 people, there are 21 yoga mats. That means that the teacher can't stand anywhere. So unless the teacher stands in the door, just sort of poking their head around the door going, you're doing very good, everybody. Well done. Oh, the door keeps shutting on me or something. I don't know. So there's no space for them to stand. So what we need to do is either we take out one of the yoga mats and then the teacher can come in, or what I'm thinking we should do is we should expand this out a little bit, just to expand it out by one tile because it's full. It's at capacity. We cannot fit any more people in the yoga zone. But I think if we add some more space in, people will come. I think that is what we're going to do. But right now, we're going to go down here and have a look at this, because there's something that I did that was very, very silly and something that I omitted to do entirely. So number one, created these nice viewing areas. The idea being that, you know, the telly isn't going to interfere with everybody else around here playing pool or whatever. And I said, yeah, that's great. We're going to do that with the tellies. And then I put tellies here, which, yeah, just doesn't make any sense. And people in the comments have said, why have you put tellies there? That's ridiculous, because you said you didn't want to put tellies in the middle of this place because it'll it'd be kind of disruptive to people playing pool and whatever. And then I went and did that. So yes, good point. What we'll do is we'll sell the two TVs. That's absolutely fine. We'll get rid of those. And then I want to move these around a bit. And then I'm going to put in, if I can find where they are, I'm going to put in some table tennis tables, because I completely forgot that we've got the option to put table tennis tables in, which is brilliant. So yes, if we can get that done, that would be marvellous. So manager come in and sell those things. Yay, so profit, which is always nice. Now we can move these things around, and they should move around quite nicely because no one's using them, which is quite good. So let's relocate that to there, and then we'll relocate that one to just underneath it. So then you need to do those, and that won't take too long, I don't imagine. So fit that back in. You've got just shy of an hour. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Right, okay, that's that done. And then a couple of table tennis tables. Can we rotate them? Oh, yes, we can. Oh, that's perfect. Yes, we'll have one there, and then do we want one at the bottom just there? Or can we fit one into this corner? Oh, that's quite good. Oh, no, we might want to put another sofa down there. Yeah, let's put one there. So 3 table tennis tables. And then also, because we can, let's pop another sofa in just there. Let's get a little sofa in and make this like a really nice area for people to go. And then also, do we want to get another pinball machine in and another arcade machine? Because they do seem to make quite a bit of money. Let's drop those in. So we've got that. And which one of these do we want to have? To the right of the reds would be Quake if we're keeping it in a nice sort of sequence. So there we go. Right, so plenty for the manager to work on. So that's fine. So she can run out and get all this stuff done. So in go the table tennis tables. Thank you, commenting people, for reminding me about this, because I completely forgot that we had tennis tables. I'd entirely forgotten about the table tennis. So there we go. So you don't pay to use them. You don't pay to use a table tennis. I imagine you bring in your own kind of bat and ball kind of combo. But at least these things are going in. Look, people, he's enjoying it, hopefully. Ernie Giles is having a lovely fun time playing table tennis against himself, I couldn't help but notice there. Not entirely sure how that works with table tennis. Yeah, pool, yes, you can play against yourself. I get that, because you can just take all the shots. But table tennis, unless you're very, 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 very quick, I'm not entirely sure that works. But okay. Also, the big news, the big news, the big exciting news for me anyway, is that we're researching cafe. We're actually researching the option to build as a cafe, which is very, very exciting. So I'm quite looking forward to that coming in. Also, somebody else said in here that I need to up the price of basic membership, because a casual fee is £15. $15, sorry, I apologise. 15 units of monetary currency, and you come in for the day. Basic membership is $12 for 4 days. So $12 per every 4 days. Is that what that means? So if you came in for 4 days on a casual fee, you'd spend $60. If you came in for a membership, you'd pay $12 for 4 days. Which that seems a bit silly to me. So I think we need to up the price of these a little bit. So I think what we'll do is, let's have 20 for that, and let's have 30 for that, and see if that makes any difference. Because we have got a lot of members and a lot of premium members. Maybe now they are members and premium members, they will keep that up. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. So now, if you have a casual fee and you came in for 4 days, it will cost you $60. But, that's it. You're coming in for 4 days and you're paying each day. Basic membership, you pay $20 for the 4 days. But, obviously, I've lost a member. Maybe it's too expensive. Maybe that's the whole point. Maybe that's why I had so many members. It was because it was ridiculously cheap. I don't know. But, yeah, so now you pay $20 membership. Oh, yeah, we're losing members. Oh, dearie me. The free Wi-Fi was great. Okay, that's quite encouraging. Yeah, I don't like losing members. I like having members on board. Do you know what? Let's bring it down to $17.50. Let's bring that down to $25. Let's see if that keeps people on board. But there we go. So we've got kind of, a nice number going on there. And let's sort this out. I've gained a premium member. Hello, premium member. Right, build a bit onto there. And then we want to get rid of that wall. Get rid of those walls. Get rid of that wall. Okay, right, manager person, come along and do building of things. There we go. Right, build many, many walls. Classes are filling up. What are our rewards? 1,400 income. We can hopefully get to that. Complete a calendar event. That will happen. We're not going to buy something that's worth over 500, though, I do not believe. But okay, that's all good. So there we go. Right, let's also get some floors and stuff ready. So we want to get ourselves the floorboard there. And, you put the floors straight into you. That's very efficient. So that floor in, and then the slightly harder floorboards go just there. Okay, right. So let's get all that sorted. So you can put the floorboards in. Look, so the class yoga is starting. The yoga is beginning. But I think everybody, all the yoga people are just crammed onto a tile just here, just doing yoga. So clearly that doesn't work. So now I'm not going to fiddle with this whilst the yoga is on, because that's just going to cause all sorts of problems. So whilst yoga is happening, I'm not going to fiddle about with this room. But there you go. So yoga earned us 168, and we got a massive pile of reviews. Oh my goodness. Yoga was dull. Yoga was nice. Yoga was fair. My goodness me. It's all very, very different. Also, did everyone put yoga was outside? Not really sure why. Plenty of gym equipment. Okay, that's quite encouraging. So now what we're going to do is we'll pause it for a second. So let's get ourselves, do we just want to get something like that and then give him a bit of space to roam around at the front? I think that's quite good. And then this zone, we'll expand that zone. Cannot edit a zone with an upcoming event. Oh, bother. That's annoying, isn't it? Oh, that's really irritating because I've done our events for up to here. Yeah, there's an event just here, look, coming. That's quite irritating, isn't it? So we can't make it any bigger. Do you know what? We'll cancel that one and we'll sort it out around day 42. So, that's a bit fiddly, isn't it? That's very fiddly. Do you know what I might do? We'll wait until the end of the day. Maybe we'll wait until the end of the day and see if that makes a difference. But that's really irritating. If you can't create a zone while there's an event applied to it, that's a bit of a faff. We have got two of our goals, which is marvellous. Okay, put the last one of these in, please. Premium. We've lost a member. Okay, it's all going all over the place. Okay, let's wait until the end of the day. Let's wait until when we close. And then when we close, we might then see if we can adjust this thing. I'm not entirely sure. We've got a new member. We've got a new member. This is all quite encouraging. Lots of people signing up. 4,109 monies. People signing up for classes. It's looking very good. But we lost a member. Ignore that. That doesn't look quite so good. Okay, the day has ended. We've paid a little bit of taxes, so the tax person has kicked into life and they've sorted out some tax dodge for us. Yay, go dodgy taxes. Right, so now let's do this. So can we do... Yeah, you can't edit a zone with an upcoming event. I will admit that is a little bit disappointing. So if you had all that booked and you want to add some more capacity, you have to wait. Yeah, okay, fine. Well, we'll have to do that then. We shall have to wait. What have we got? 85 concurrent customers. I don't think that has ever happened, has it? We'll get 210 from entertainment sales. I'm fairly confident about that. And 140 total customers. Will we get that? I'm not entirely sure. We have researched cafe, though. Oh, this is a most glorious day indeed. Okay, right. Hang on a moment. Hang on. Pause. This is very important. This is very important indeed. Right, hang on. First things first. Manager... go out and... Oh, hang on, let's pause. Go out and water these plants. You need to water the plants. That will be marvellous because we want them to be green and not dead. Right, we're open. But we can now start thinking about a cafe. Don't worry, everybody. We can serve tea very soon. Let's just get these plants watered. So we get the plants watered and then we can get you watered as well, paying customers. See what I did there? Because we're watering them. No, never mind. Okay. So what do we need for a cafe then? Let's pause it. Let's have a little look what we can have. So we've got the checkerboard tiles. That could be good for a kitchen area. Now, the only thing is, I have no idea how this works. I don't know how this works at all. So what do we put inside a kitchen? Right, we have a whole host of new things. So a cafe counter requires a barista to operate. Okay, we've got a cooker that requires a cook. Oh, right, okay, so we need a cook and a cook. Right, so we need two people, a barista and a cook. Then we've got a fridge, requires a cook, and then a diner booth. Place these near a cafe. Now, do we want to have... We're going to want to have a kitchen, and we're going to want to have the kitchen separate, I imagine, to the rest of the cafe. So we want the cafe nice eatery bit, so we can have these things everywhere. So we could have sort of diner booths up the side. So we could have, say, one there and one there. We'll put like divider things around it to make it like an American sort of diner with the divider things. So we'll do that. But then, yeah, do we want that to go up the middle? Kind of might want that to go sort of that way. I do want there to be a little doorway from here so people can go from here into the cafe as well as go up here into the cafe. But the cafe is going to be here. This is where the cafe is going to live. So, right, how are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? Right, we need to figure out exactly what we want to do. It'd be nice if there was like a blueprinting tool or something. That would be quite useful. But, you know, early access and all that kind of stuff. So, right, how wide are those things? So, diner booths. So, we could put one there. That'd be fine. In fact, we'll put it there so you can get around the end. And then we could put one there to back onto it, possibly. And then have a little gap down the middle. And then another two like that. So you could have that and then they could go up. So we'll have one like that and one like that, sort of backing onto it, which is okay. And we could put some next to it like that in rows. That'd be quite nice. Or do we just want them like one there and then a row and then one there and then a row and then one there? Let's do that. So we'll put one here. We won't put it down now. But that can back onto the wall. That's all fine. Then we want one just there. And then a gap. And then one just there. And then a gap. And then one just there, I think. That might be enough. Possibly for now. Of course, we're not going to put all these in right now because that will probably bankrupt us. So what we're going to have is, unless we go there and there. Do you know what? Let's build it up like that. Let's go up this way. This is going to be very, very expensive. This is going to be ludicrously expensive. Hang on, if we do that, yeah, that's all our money gone. That's all the money gone. Right, we might need to build a small cafe to start with. We might to build a little tiny cafe. Okay, fine. So we can do that. So let's say we have a table and chairs here, dining table thing, a gap in the middle, table and chairs here, and for now, a wall. In fact, let's have it like that. So we'll have gaps, a little bit of gap going on, and then we'll expand it as we go. Because at the moment, that's just going to be too stupidly expensive. So we'll have that like that. And then up here, how many of those can we now fit in if we wanted to? So we could put one there, and we could put them next to each other, I suppose, if you wanted to. So we could have 3, 4. So how about we build that up a tiny bit more? So it's going to be a bit like, I've absolutely destroyed that, haven't I? Yeah, that's not making any sense at all. Can we cancel that? That's just, these are all just nonsense. Can we cancel these walls, please? I've not done this right at all. I don't think we've not paid for this yet. I don't think we've paid for this yet. Hopefully we haven't, because otherwise I'm wasting a massive pile of money. Right, hang on. Does that matter at all? So let's just sort of say we want a thing like, I think we might need it a little bit bigger across the top. So go from there and bring it up to, say, there. I think that'll do the job for us right now. Possibly. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure. Although we don't want this wall here either. It's fine. We'll get them to remove that wall. Okay, so the new room is in. I mean, it's a little bit dark and sinister right now, but that's absolutely fine because we're going to put some lights in momentarily. So now let's have a look at how big these bits were. So a cooker is 1 square and a fridge is flat as well. Okay, so we should be fine to just have a relatively small kitchen area at the back. So I think what we'll do is we'll draw a wall across there. So let's get us a concrete wall. So 1, 2, 3. We'll have a wall maybe to here, and a wall there, and then we can have a little door in there, and that can be for where you can come in and out. In fact, do we even want a door? Do we even need a door? They can just walk out the gap, can't they, and go and serve food and stuff. So that's the plan. So that's the kitchen area. That is going to be the main eating area. So people can come in, have a nice snack and a sit down and a lovely cup of tea and a biscuit or whatever, and that can be the kitchen. So now I want to get lighting in place. So, yeah, let's make sure we've actually got some decent lighting in here. So let's put a light there, a light there. And do you know what? A light down the bottom as well. Why not? I mean, I know there's a lot of lights going on. It's all fine. Right, so put that up to there. But that is a little bit lacking in redundancy, isn't it? So let's put that across to there. Let's do that. Tag that at the bottom. And then just to be better safe than sorry, let's also run a bit up to there because I like excessively complicated power grids, all right? Also, I'm fairly sure I did not put a load of lights down here. I don't quite know why it's decided to dot a load of lights liberally around the place. But yeah, we'll try and delete them. Yeah, I didn't put lights here. This is not where I put lights. Maybe when you click at the start of one of these, it makes a light. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, this is not where I put lights. I put a light there, a light there, and a light there. So all these extra things, I don't know what they are. So let's just get rid of all of these extra weirdly excessive lights that we didn't ask for. I didn't ask for this, or that light. Okay, right, good. Now go and put the lights in. So all the plumbing is in, so you now just need to go through and get all the light stuff. There we go. So there's one light in, nice and bright. Another one in, light up the kitchen. At some point, manager, there you are, yay. Okay, now we need some floor. So we need to get some flooring in. This here, I'm happy to just have the straight floorboards. I'm very happy to just have the lovely regular floorboards like we've come to expect. And then in the kitchen, I do like this. I like the idea of the checkerboard tiles in the kitchen. I think that would make it look quite nice and kitcheny. So we'll do that. We'll put that in the door. So now another job for the manager. Go and put in a load of tiles. Okay, so the tiles are done. And now we're just going to give our manager a little bit of time just to run around and try and restock stuff and tidy up and clean and repair and everything. Because, yeah, normally she'd do that in the downtime, in the 3 hours of downtime between when we close and when we open again. But now, yeah, I kind of made her put down a load of floor tiles and stuff rather than doing the important jobs. So let's let her just finish all that stuff first. So yeah, I think she's restocking stuff and what have you. But yeah, I can see some stuff over here. There's some stuff that needs cleaning and whatever. So let's give her, I don't know, let's give her until midday to get all that kind of stuff sorted. And, just sort of get things back on track and get things back in normal working order. Do you know what? I don't think she needs until midday. I think she's finished. So the manager has stopped dashing around, sort of repairing stuff and tidying stuff up. I think she is sorted. So that now means we can go into here and we can start setting up the cafe. So, right, let's go to buy. And we're just going to put a couple of dining booths in for now. So we're going to put one there and one there. And then, do we want to put them there? Hang on a minute. If we put one there, and one... Oh, yeah, that's perfect. So like that. That is going to get in the way of the door. Do you know what? I don't like... Actually, no, we can't have that one there, actually. Away. Away with you. Because we need to get ourselves a cafe counter. Ah, there's a queue. Right, okay, that's where the queue goes. Okay, that's fine. We can cope with that. We can just remove this table and chairs. So there we go. So we've got a little gap where the people can queue. 5 places for people to sit, which is marvellous. And then a gap there so they can, yell the orders to the people in the kitchen. So now we need to get ourselves the kitchen equipment. So, do we need more than one fridge and more than one cooker? As it stands right now, I wouldn't have thought so. So let's put the fridge at the back. Did we just complete one of our bonuses? Yes, we did. We bought something that was worth over 500. And then a cooker. Can we rotate the cookers round? Yes, we can. So we'll put the cooker just there. And maybe that's all we need right now. I'm aware that we're slightly low on funds. So maybe we just need to let you run in and do all this stuff. Oh, this looks marvellous. Look at it. It looks great. Okay. Right, so we've got some cafe stuff going on. It looks very, very good. I did think I'd put them in individual booths, but that's just going to take up room. That's just going to take up loads and loads of space that we don't really need to worry about. Right, so there's no stock. That's fine. We can sort that out. Also, let's bung the price up a bit of these so we can have... How about 5 for a meat pie, 9 for a burger, and 3.50 for a coffee? Is actually not too bad. That is okay. Okay, so we've got ourselves this. Let's do a zone for it. Let's create a new zone. So that's going to be a cafe. Cafeteria. Is there a kitchen? Is there a kitchen area? No, there's not. Right. That's a cafeteria. And what we're going to do is we're going to have the cafe open at, I think, maybe 7. I think maybe we'll have it going 7 till 7. Is that a good start? So 7 a.m. through to 7 p.m. So people can come in, maybe get a bit of breakfast. They can come and have lunch. They can have a sort of an evening meal if they like. In fact, no, 7 till 8 maybe. We'll get it 7 till 8. Okay, now we need some staff. And this is where we possibly might struggle for some cash. But okay, right. So we need to hire a worker. And we want somebody who can cook. So we want somebody who can cook to be a cook. So cooking, you're not very good. You're okay. You're actually not too bad at doing some of the other things as well. Okay, that's fine. You're terrible. Right, you've got no charisma and you don't know how to clean anything, but you can cook. Oh no, you're unreliably smelly and uncharismatic. Does it matter? You're going to be in this room at the back doing the food prep. You don't need to talk to anybody. And it doesn't matter what you smell like because you're going to be surrounded by food smells. So, okay, right, you're quite good at cooking. Okay, is that going to be the best person? Oh no, you're probably better. You're a workaholic. So Alan Doyle, 11 to 12 hours. Oh my goodness. Oh, hang on a minute. Why don't we just do that then? Why don't we just go 7 till... Can we push him to that? Is Alan Doyle going to like that? Alan, there you go. You're hired. You're a cook. You're not overly delighted with your work hours. Yeah, you are there though, aren't you? Do you know what? Let's make it 8 till 8. Let's adjust our zone to make it 8 till 8. So, yeah, 8 o'clock, come in. That's quite early. Come in and have a nice drink and, a biscuit or a cake or something. A breakfast bun. I don't know, like bacon and eggs or something. So we've got the cook, and now we need a barista or 2. So he's quite happy to work in the kitchen for 12 hours. Word. Alan, you lunatic. Okay, so now we want to get somebody else who is probably relatively charismatic, I would have thought. Because they're going to be the front face of this. So people that are charismatic, you're super caring. What jobs do you need that are caring? Receptionists, janitors, builders, baristas. Oh, lifeguards, probably quite a good thing. Fitness and caring, I imagine. Okay, so we can't use you right now. So let's have a look. So charisma. You're quite charismatic and you're relatively happy. You're a slow walker, don't really care. Daydreamer. I imagine that means you get distracted quite easily. So you work 7 to 8 hours. So we then need somebody who does significantly shorter hours, 3 to 4 hours. But you're quite happy, but you're very, very uncharismatic. Oh dear. There's no one. There's no one really around. So you. Okay, let's get you in. So you're quite happy, you're quite charismatic. The rest of the stuff we don't really care. So Marilyn McCoy, you can go from 8 until, hang on, so let's go back. So if you want to work 8 hours, maybe 7 hours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you work 8 till 3. So okay, we'll hire you as a barista. We should have possibly asked if you could make coffee before we employ you as a barista, but never mind, you'll have to learn on the job. Right, so we've got you, so that's good. And now we're going to get somebody else, because that person works 8 till 3. We then need somebody to cover 3 till 8. So we need somebody who is happy to work 5 hours. Is there anybody that wants to work 5 hours? No, there is not. Of course there isn't. Okay. I mean, do we get somebody else that can cook for a little amount of the time or not? If you want to work 6 or 7 hours, you're good at cooking. Oh, this just isn't going to work, is it? Okay, we might need to get some more people. So, okay, let's see how this works now. Let's see if people are going to rush it. Oh, there we go. Look, we do. We've got a cook. Hang on a minute. He's got a chef's hat on. That's brilliant. I don't know why I just went just there, but okay. Yeah, why is he wandering off to stand at the counter? Oh, does he put the stuff where the orders go? Ah, okay. Okay, that's not bad then. That is not bad at all. So now we should be able to see on here, food and drink. 300... Really? 358 we've made per day on food and drink. Now, the only thing is now, yeah, the person has gone home. So this person has gone away. I don't quite know what that means just there. But yeah, so that person has gone home. So he's just making loads of food. He's just making loads of coffee and meat pies and hamburgers, just piling them up on the side like a great big like food Jenga tower. If you want a coffee, you have to come in and get it, but you have to pull it out really quickly or else a load of burgers and pies fall on your face. So, okay, fine. Well, he's doing that. He's just getting on with it. I'm thinking that maybe... in a couple of hours, this was shut anyway. Maybe we'll have some more applicants tomorrow. We'll have some better people, maybe. That's what I'm hoping for. I live in hope that might happen. Also, we have no events now. Of course, yeah, we need to look at this as well. We need to rejig this. We've got no events for the yoga. So I wonder if now we can adjust this. Yes, we can. Okay, so right, increase it to that size. So we've got some more space. And yeah, there's a pink bit there and a pink bit there. Maybe that is where the teacher can stand. So right, now we might see people actually coming in. The only thing is we now need to do this sort of thing again. So let's do the boxing one first. So Trish, boxing, in the boxing zone for a couple of hours. Okay, so class appeal is now 35. So let's bring it down a bit until it's about 50, I think is the optimal thing. So yeah, 14 sign-up fee now. That's pretty good. Yeah, okay. So it was 9 before, but now we've got up to the point where it can be 14. So copy that, duplicate that there. Right, and then yoga. So yoga with the mighty Edwin with his supreme reputation now in the yoga zone for 2 hours. Yeah, we'll bring that down. Oh, hang on. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, we can make so much money. Oh, 22. Oh, yes. Okay. Yes, we'll absolutely have that, please. And we'll paste that to there. And we'll paste that to there. Okay, right. Now, of course, we might not see the full take-up tomorrow because no one's had time to sign up. But yeah, I think we'll be absolutely fine. Right, we've shut. So that's done for the day. So the cafe is closed. We're probably still paying... oh, no, the guy's gone, hasn't he? Of course. So he's gone. So Mr. Cook has gone home, 8 till 8. Yeah, the barista does 8 till 3. That's not particularly great, is it? So we need someone who's accepting a 5-hour shift. So I guess that the people, the staff that we can hire change at the end of the day. I'm going to assume that is the case. Everything else seems to be ticking over quite nicely. This is all working okay. Somebody sat watching the TV. The gym stuff is still ticking over quite nicely. Some money is coming in, which is very, very welcome. So let's just get to midnight, eventually, at some point. And ta-da! Right, okay. So it's going to complain that we're low on money. Yes, I know the drill. 450 we start the day with. That's because of our... let's press the right button. That's because of this. So because of our basic and premium members, we start the day with a profit of $450.10. That's brilliant. I'm very happy with that. And now let's see if we've got any different people. Please tell me we have. I need some different people. So 11 to 12 hours... Oh, do you know what? Are you the same people as before? Hang on. Are you the same? No, okay, right, good. Okay, no, that's good. So, right, have we got anybody that is very, very willing to work some shorter hours? Oh, no, we have not. Oh, botherations. Okay, right. Is there anyone willing to work 12 hours? Christy Guerrero is a workaholic and you're quite charismatic. We could put you as the barista and then we could get rid of the other person, maybe. That's what we could do. I don't really like firing people. I feel like it's a bit mean. But yeah, you only want to work 7 to 8 hours. Yeah, how about we do that? Where's that person that wanted to work 11 to 12 hours? Not you, because you're not very charismatic. Where's the other one? Where were you? There, you. Christy Guerrero. You might have to take your shades off when you do your job, but okay. So yeah, your charisma and your happiness will go up, presumably. So yeah, 8 till 8, we'll hire you as a barista. Can we just repurpose the other person instead of just firing poor Marilyn McCoy, who I've given a job to for one day and then I've told her to get stuffed? Can we just give her another job? Can we give her another job for a bit as a janitor? Because she only earns $5 an hour. That's fine. We can make her a janitor as well. When does the other janitor go? So the other janitor starts at 10 in the morning and works till 6. So how about you start at 6 until, I don't know, when are you happy? 6 until 2? Yeah, you do 6 until 2. You do some nighttime cleaning as well. That might be quite nice. In fact, you know what? Let's overlap it a bit at the end of the day there, because the manager can take over from there. So hopefully the manager won't have too much to do. So there we go. So we'll repurpose her. So you can come in for a full shift with Alan. So Alan and Christy are our cook squad. they're the people who are going to make the food. And then we've got an extra janitor in, which is lovely. I like that. Also, why are you playing ping pong, sir? Go home. We're closed. Okay, so the cafe is open for business, and here is the plan. What we're going to do is we're going to run day 43 through to the very end of the day, and we're not going to spend any money, apart from the sort of things that we need to do, like restocking the vending machines and repairing things. But we're not actually going to build anything. We're not going to buy anything, none of that kind of stuff. So we're just going to see how much money we make in a day if we just leave the game running. And it's looking very, very encouraging already. It's lunchtime and we've made $1,116. How much are we making in food and drink? 234, 250, 266. That's just going crazy. Now, I don't know if that's just from the cafe and how much of that is the vending machines? That's a good point. That is a good point. Still, that is a heck of a lot. That is a heck of a lot of money. We've served 20 customers at the cafe in a single day, which means we can now unlock event hosting. we can have birthday parties here, which is very exciting. Okay, so what we'll do is, let's run it through. Let's just get the day done. Let's just finish what we're doing. We've lost a premium member. That's all fine. Our average is going up. Look at that. Our average ratings are going up. I'll definitely come back. 4 stars. Oh, Gracie, Ashley, thank you so much. Yoga class was ordinary, was not bad. Okay, do you know what? I'll take that. I'll take some mediocre reviews. That's all fine. Oh, I didn't look to see if it happened in here. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. I didn't check. Do you know what, though? We will copy that to there. And do you know what? We'll copy that to there as well. Give people a chance to sign up. That's all fine. And there we go. So now I think the food bit's shut, because it got to 8. So this is now all closed, which is lovely. People are doing a bit of yoga. This sort of stuff is happening. So come on. Let's get to the end of the day. Let's pay the taxes. And let's just see how much money we've made. Now, we haven't completed a research thing. That's fine. I'm not too bothered about that. Lots of people signing up for classes. This is very exciting. Look at the profit. Look at the amount of money we're going to make. Right, hang on then. So let's go to there. So we made, of course, it removes it, doesn't it? We made about $2,000 in that one day. That is brilliant. That is brilliant. So we paid a little bit more in taxes, but we do have more staff. So that's kind of to be expected. That is brilliant. Oh my goodness, $4,500. And we could just leave this running for a little while. Okay, right now we can treat ourselves to a bit of research, I think. And do you know what? We're going to get this done just because it's going to annoy me. This water plants thing. I don't particularly want it, but it's just going to annoy me. So we're just going to unlock that right now. Let the manager run around and do some stuff where the manager is. Where are you? There you are. There you go. So you sit and do some research. Get this watering plants thing done. I mean, I don't know why you have to research how to water a plant. You get water and you put it on the plant. It's not tricky, but that's fine. You can research that. It's all okay. And then, yeah, we might need to treat ourselves with some other stuff. Merchant 2. Oh, that's coming soon. Okay, so we can't have that. I'm thinking maybe we could go for solar panels next. Given that we earn quite a lot of money, 1 day's worth of money could pay for some solar panels. Maybe employee wages? In fact, you know what? The earlier we get these money-saving things, the more money we save in the long run. So it might be worth getting solar panels and employee wages very, very soon indeed. Right, but first things first, let's get the watering plants thing done. There's the yoga class. Yes, they're all inside. I mean, it's very, very packed. It's a very, very busy yoga class. But yeah, it's in and it's working. So yes, that must have been the issue. There was no room for the teacher to stand and yell at everybody. So they kind of just did it outside because they didn't know what else to do. Which, you know, I guess kind of makes sense. But the game is in early access and all that kind of stuff. So there we go. Look, so you're in, you're yelling. The manager comes in just to clean up a little bit of sweat off the floor, which is lovely. And what I am going to do is, have we finished doing that research yet? Oh, hang on a minute. Let's just move time on nice and quick. Let's get this water plants research done and out the way. Come on, we need to get to 500. That will not take too long at all. Yay, the manager has worked out how to water plants. So what I think we're going to do is, we're going to get one of these research things in. I'm tempted to get employee wages, because that saves 20% on all of our wages, which is brilliant. So we'll do that now. We'll just say, yes, please. We'll spend £1,000 on that. And then also what we're going to do is we're going to build this corridor up here. We're going to put a little side door in here. And then that means that the manager doesn't have to walk through the main bit of the restaurant carrying the stock. They can just sort of walk up this corridor and into there and put the stock in the fridge, rather than having to walk through here, like past the paying customers with big arms full of, I don't know, great big boxes full of whatever we're serving, coffee beans and pies and stuff. So yes, we'll build a corridor up there. So a bit like that. That'll do the job. And then, of course, we then need to knock down a few walls. So we need to remove that one. So get rid of that. And then we can put a door in. So an employee-only door. Don't come here, please. So clear off. Also, is it worth putting an employee-only door just there? Because non-staff people can just walk in, can't they? So let's put a door there. I don't think they take time to open the doors. So it's all fine. So let's make sure we can do that. And then, yeah, just here, we also do want to put a bit of floor tile in, don't we? We want to put a nice bit of floor tile in. We might do that when the door is in, however, because I think this is all going to go a little bit weird. If we try and put a tile on there and then a door, it's just going to go a bit strange. So we'll do that in a second. So manager Penge is in there doing the stuff. She's looking very, very good. The cafe is shut today, which is fine. That is okay. That makes this a little bit easier. Take the wall out and then just go and get some more stuff. So one door goes in and another door goes in any second now. Apart from she's probably doing some other stuff. And there we go. Right, marvellous. So now we can get this bit done. So floor, checkerboard. And then we go to floor, straight floorboards. Bring them down there. Right, so we need to get those in. And then we need to do the lighting. But it doesn't like it when you do the lighting with floorboards down, does it? It has a little bit of a wobble. Right, floorboards are in. Now let's get the lighting. Do we want to put a couple of 50-watt bulbs along this corridor? Because it doesn't really matter. I'm not too bothered. So let's put one. Let's put one out there and one in the middle. There we go. I kind of feel like this is a little bit dark. Let's put one there. Whatever. It's all fine. I'm going to put the lights in first. Let's get her to put the lights in. Yes, they're not powered, but you can put the lights in. Yeah, they'll have the little sort of jiggity-jaggedy power symbol saying, hello, I'm not powered. So you can put them in. Right, now let's go to utilities. Grab this. Now, there's 3 lights. I've not put any lights in by accident. So let's draw that down to there like that. And let's also just pop a thing just there as well. Now, has that put any extra lights in? No, it hasn't. Okay, that's all fine though. Good. So now you can finish this off. More stuff can be powered. And yeah, we've got a little corridor with lights in and staff-only entrances to stock that thing up. So there we go. That makes a lot of sense. So you can just go run on the corridor, stock that up, and it's all good. What you could do if you wanted to, we could put a door, we could move that door to there and then have a door just here, which is staff-only, to stop people even coming all the way up this corridor because they don't need to go up there. That could be a fun thing to do. Should we do that? Let's do that. Well, let's relocate a door. Let's put that door just there. So manager can come and do that. So move the door around. Right, and then we want to go to build. So we want to build a bit of wall. So build a concrete bit of wall just there, if you would be so kind. And then go to flooring and put the straight floorboards just there. So let's see how quickly that can happen. Not that quick, it seems. Okay, right, so fill that in. Okay, lovely. And then get another employee-only door, which is in walls. It will always confuse me. So put one just there, look. And then you've got this little sort of secret staff bit over here. So, you don't need to go in here and you don't need to go in there. So that's lovely. In fact, you know what? We could make that even better. Move that to there. Take out that door. Then they don't have to go in and out the door. Let's do that. Let's relocate that to just there. And then we'll remove that door in its entirety because we don't need that door there. To do that, yay, that's gone. Move that door to there. And that's it. So that is like a nice sort of open staff corridor type thing into there. People can't come through here, and then they can go into the cafe from here. So there's a little door just there. And when we expand it this way, we'll make a gap over here. So we'll put another door just here so you can come into the cafe this way. Okay, right. Let's get it to the end of day 45, and let's see how much money we have made, given that we have also done a bit of faffing about. Yeah, we've done a little bit of research, and we've done this stuff as well. We've got ourselves employee wages, which was $1,000. Yeah, we've been mucking around with all this stuff. So, yeah, let's get through to the end of the day, and let's just see how much profit we've made. The yoga class has just finished and it earned us $550. $550 from one yoga class. That is brilliant. Now that makes me think maybe we should increase the size of the yoga room because it's full. It's full every time. Let's have a quick check of what's going on the events. 25 out of 25, they're all full. So our classes are all getting very, very busy. So maybe we could expand that a little bit. If we can get an extra, if we could just replicate that, have that gap in the middle where the trainer can stand. Let's see if we can fit in, maybe we should do it row by row, just make sure, I don't know. But I think we can certainly make that a lot bigger. Also coming up to the end of the day, let's pause it about there. Oh, look at that. Perfect. So even with us mucking about building a corridor, moving doors around and doing some research, we made $2,101.92. This is brilliant. Oh, this is very, very good indeed. So yes, we've actually made a place which is now vaguely profitable. And do you know what? I have to say a big thank you to all of the people that have commented with this, because our first attempt at Center Tycoon did not go well at all. It went completely wrong and it was miserable and we took out loans and it just all completely failed. But this one is working very well and it comes from the comments and stuff that have been made. So anybody that has helped out, left comments and stuff, thank you so much, because now look, we can see what's happening from your comments. We can see that they are making a difference and it is indeed working quite nicely indeed. So I think what we'll do is we shall finish up for now. We'll have employee wages done very, very early on the next day, I imagine. And then I think what we're going to do after that is we're going to go down the route of this. We're going to go down the bodybuilding bit. We'll probably get solar panels as well because that saves money. But we'll go down the route of bodybuilding 3 and then rust protection, which will be very good. That will reduce all durability costs by 50%. So that will save us a big pile of cash as well. But we'll get this bodybuilding 3 in and then we'll build, I think we'll expand this gym out a little bit. And then we'll have a special bit at the end, which is the members only area, which is just full of the fancy equipment. And that might make members join because they've got a sort of a reason to join. They've got something that they've got, like a special perk. So yeah, non-members can use the regular stuff. Members can use the premium fancy pants equipment. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do next time. But yes, it's all looking very good. The big news, cafe. There's a cafe in and it is wonderful. And we'll expand the cafe as well, I think. I haven't seen anybody sit at the seats. I've not seen anybody sit down at these yet. I think everyone gets their drinks and food and then just clears off. Which is a bit of a shame because I'd like to see a sort of a bustling, very busy cafe. But do you know what? Never mind. It's making us money and that's kind of the important thing. So yeah, we'll wrap it up for now, but still plenty to do. But of course, keep the comments coming, please, because this is as much my rec centre that I have built as yours, because you lot have, made so many suggestions and comments and stuff that, yeah, it might as well have been yours as well. So yes, we'll have shared ownership of the cupboard, I think, but we'll come back to it next time and see how we get on. If you're still enjoying this, which I really hope you are, then please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here in Rec Center Tycoon. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. She's still heartbroken. She's still sick. Oh, Colleen, it's just not your day, is it? Sean Bozzini is going to defecate. How's the lounge looking? Do you like the plants? I left them there specially for you guys. Is there some sort of terrible apocalypse which I need to know about? He's just defecated in a bush.